Welcome to Wordplay, the podcast where metaphors spiral, sayings unravel, and two pals try and make sense of it all. I'm George.
And I'm Rach. And each week we pick a well-known saying, such as when pigs fly, or the cat's out the bag.
And then we run absolutely wild with it.
Sometimes it's deep, sometimes it's chaos. Usually both. This is Wordplay. Let's get into it. Wordplay. Playing with words. Words that to play when we say them and play with them. Here is some synth keyboard that I'm doing with my mouth because I couldn't be bothered to get my keyboard from under all the junk in my bathroom. Second bathroom. I don't bathroom where there's a keyboard. That was more trumpet. Okay, on to the episode. Hey.
Oh, hi. Hi, Rachel. It's nice to see you.
I haven't seen you yet today.
Haven't seen you yet today, and we definitely have not started this episode twice.
Although it means that your content joke will be missed.
Well, you could ask me how I am. Ask me how I am right now.
Hey, how are you today?
Well, Rachel, I am content because I am making content. It's my content day.
Yes, it's content day. What does a content day entail?
Oh, okay. Well, so to anyone listening who has their own business or does marketing for whatever reason, I would highly recommend that you batch create. And what that means is make your social media content all in one go, schedule it out, and then you can forget about it for the rest of the month and just focus on being the awesome human being that you are without thinking about technical things like search engine optimization and editing scenes together and overlaying music and voiceovers. So it involves writing captions that are fully optimized depending on the platform. It requires me to put on my Sunday best and record myself speaking. And it requires me to schedule things out. It's quite pleasant and it's quite creative.
Nice.
Yeah.
And the batching is satisfying because it's just same context, bish bash bosh.
Exactly. Like for context, we are recording this on what date? What is the date today?
8th of October.
8th of October. And I now have until the 8th of December sorted across LinkedIn, Pinterest, YouTube, and Instagram.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
It's a freedom I've never managed to do.
Wow.
I'm pleased for you.
That's why people need help with these things, because marketing is a whole extra business.
It's true.
You can't run two businesses at once on your own.
Preach to that. Yeah.
How are you?
Here we are. I'm good. Today I have a special tea. You know the ones actual loose tea leaves in a pot?
For the people not watching this on Spotify or YouTube, Rachel is holding up a delightful teapot, which has the little cylinder for the loose tea in the middle, but it's completely see-through, which is really pleasing for me.
It is a Surrey Hills blend.
What does that mean?
I believe the description was something about capturing the scent of the blackberries and the grassy hills. So there's loads of different stuff in there. I had a little look at the ingredients. I think there's like apple pieces, blackberries, juniper. Honestly, like probably 10 more things I can't name. Something grassy.
Wow.
It was pleasant.
Lovely. Well, so you've got your tea. I've got my water. Yes, I do have my water. And we're ready to pod. Welcome everyone to the pod. Thank you for joining us.
Now we've got a fun difference today in that I don't know what the topic is because we hadn't agreed beforehand. And then when I was sitting here, I was like, I could have a look at the list and, think of a few. I'll just wait till Georgia gets here. And she was like, I'll just pick one. So I'm waiting for the surprise.
Oh my gosh. Well, that pause was me thinking, am I just gonna barrel straight into it and not leave any suspense? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Rachel, you do not need to hold your horses anymore, because today we're talking about hold your horses.
Beautiful.
which
Hold your horses.
which I have like it always makes me smile, and I'm not sure why.
Hold your horses. Yeah, why? I want to know. Well, here's the time to figure out why.
Well, yes, but how? What's your immediate feeling? What's your immediate
Hold your
gut?
horses. I feel like I've heard this one quite a lot. I feel like it's one my family have said.
Mm.
Hold your horses, meaning like, hang on, wait, pause a second.
Wait a
But I
goddamn
think,
minute.
yeah, but I think in quite a like jovial way, like, whoa, hold your horses.
Oh yeah, no, I read that in my mind as that too.
Yeah, hold your horses,
Hmm.
hold your horses. It's kind of a more indirect and pleasant way to be like, stop, wait.
Yes, and then I have had many encounters with this phrase over the years, both saying and both listening, and um, responding with little rhyme remarks. For example, consider my horses officially held.
Oh, that's pleasing to me.
Mm. And
Yeah.
sometimes I just say that when somebody asks me to wait for something.
It's become such a part of the
Yeah.
vocabulary now. I love that. My horses are officially held. And I'm assuming it's related to like horse racing.
It is. Well,
Yeah.
horse racing. Sorry, I thought you were just going to say horses in general, which would have been really obvious. I don't know why you would have said that. Racing. Oh, interesting. Tell me more.
Yeah, that's my assumption. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. In like, although I mean this accounts for any kind of race, right? But like not letting your horses start before the gun's gone off or whatever, or like jumping the start
Oh,
signal.
yeah, because
Like,
then you
whoa,
get
hold back.
disqualified.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about horse
Yeah,
racing.
sure. I said that really like I knew, but like I don't know for sure. Do they get disqualified or they just get another they just have to restart? I imagine in a human race you have to you get the opportunity to restart, right? In a human race.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh wait.
You do.
Yeah, I think, but it's limited, isn't it? I'm trying to throw myself back to the Olympics because that's the
Two or
only time I
three.
ever watch a human race.
Doesn't
That's the only
that
time
seem odd
that's the
that
only time I ever watch any race, really.
the Olympics?
Yeah.
Yeah, same. And I barely watch it.
But we don't say
Although,
human race. We say like 400 meters or sprint or relay, right?
yeah. But I think I just wanted to make sure in this context people knew that I was referring not to a horse, I guess.
Oh my god. I don't it's not that appealing to me. I've always been more of a long jump or a high jump kind of girly
As a watcher or a participator.
participator.
Yeah.
Also watcher. Yeah.
I did prefer those at school. I preferred the athletic stuff like the long jump and the
Yeah.
high jump, mostly because it didn't require any team participation.
I got a silver in javelin. Oh my gosh, yes, me too.
Stop it.
Yeah, I hate
Yeah.
team sports. Mm-mm. No,
Yeah.
people relying on me. No, thank you.
Yeah. Too much. I think that's the root of a lot of my adult uh what's the right word? Weirdness about certain things, I think, is high school PE, but let's not get into that.
All we can because I have a vivid and haunting memory of being picked last for rounders every single time. You know,
Oh
where
God.
they get like the captains to choose one at a time, who they want to be on their team, and I was always last.
Oh. Why do they do that when like it's a renowned thing that people are traumatized by the picking lastest?
Right? Like it's crazy to me. It is crazy. Okay, so we went down a bit of a race rabbit hole there.
Ooh, rabbit race. But it's the same principle that applies to all races, right? Hold your horses. Or maybe we should start saying hold your humans.
Oh, I mean, it sounds a little bit like people are being sold into an illegal race ring.
Yeah, that's true, actually. Hold your humans. Oh, it sounds like just a nice hug. That's a
Oh
completely
yeah,
different context.
your humans being the people that you are closest to.
Yeah,
Oh, that's quite
yeah,
cute.
yeah.
Remember to hold your humans.
Remember to hold your humans. Hold your horses, which gives a whole different meaning to hold your horses, because now I'm just imagining that it's actually that we're supposed to be holding horses.
Okay. Before we get into what like the actual origins, can we talk about how like when we use it first of all? Like
Uh-huh.
at what point do you say or your family say hold your horses?
Good question. Hold your horses. I'm thinking. I mean, I feel like I've not heard it a lot since I was younger, kid,
Cool.
teenager. Yeah. Um,
Did you get
I
told to hold your horses?
hold your horses. Yes, but I like not enough for it to be notable, if you know what I mean. Like I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, I was always being told to hold my horses. But I'm thinking it would be around like rushing off to do something or rushing. I don't know. I'm struggling to think of an example, but like being in a rush or maybe talking about something. Now, I don't know if talking about something and being told to hold my horses on that is the right thing. I feel like it's more when I'm going to do something or get like the whole like getting ahead of yourself type
Hmm.
thing.
Getting too excited about something.
Yeah, hold your horses. What's yours?
Uh, well, okay, so for me, it's like people getting it, yeah, getting ahead of themselves or jumping to conclusions as well. Like,
Oh, yes.
or like, oh, well, I mean, for me, I'm always thinking ahead when it comes to food, right? So it we won't have even had breakfast yet, and I'll be thinking about lunch and dinner.
Uh-huh.
So I I wouldn't be surprised if I'd been told to hold my horses on a number of occasions when trying to plan dinner when we haven't even had breakfast.
Mhm.
This is a
Yeah.
definite
Okay.
thing. But
Hold your
also,
horses.
like there's this sarcastic element, I think.
Okay.
Like when somebody's passionate or excited or stressed about something,
Mhm.
for somebody's reaction to be like a bit pushing that away.
Oh, so more like hold
Calm
ooh,
down, love.
hold your horses. Yeah, calm down. Like that's a bit much to me is the tone of that.
Yeah. Oh
Ooh,
no,
hold your
we don't
horses.
have a good relationship with the phrase a bit much.
No, we do not.
Yeah.
What I thought you were going to say there with it being sarcastic was someone using it in a way that's like when somebody's being really slow and someone says like, "Oh, hold your horses," like as a
As
joke
in,
about the fact that they're not fast
like,
enough.
by all means, move at a glacial pace. You know how that thrills me.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
I can't say
yeah.
I've heard it. I don't think I've really heard it used in that way.
Yeah, no, I don't think I have either. That's okay. We can't apply every phrase to every situation.
We can't.
That would be mental. All
Then
right.
it would all be
Okay.
pointless, wouldn't it, really?
Would you like me to tell you that it's actually like the origins are nothing about racing, but I bloody love the fact that you said about racing because you're 100% right. It should be used for that. Or it should have been
It's nothing about
started.
racing, just about holding horses generally in another context.
Okay. It comes from like when there were horses used in battle and horses used as like a horse
Oh,
drawn cart.
that does make, well, not necessarily more sense than racing, but kind of. Yeah, okay.
I suppose it's more of like a widespread application, right? Whereas I mean me and you are not really racing like super fans.
No. Or
unless
battle,
it
horse
unless it
battle with
comes
superfans.
yeah. Animal racing I'm not a fan of. Car racing I am a fan of,
Mhm.
just to clarify. Um
So holding your horses in a battle sense or a horse and cart sense.
yeah, so basically early 19th century, in a battle sense, it's crucial. On like when you have those big battle scenes in like Game of Thrones and stuff, she says to somebody that is known not to do fantasy or superheroes or anything like that.
I don't mind superheroes, don't like fantasy. Well, I have seen the first season of Game of Thrones, though.
Okay, I'm not sure that's useful actually. I'm trying to think about what happened in the first season of Game of Thrones, whether there were any of the big battles there. Probably. There was like a big battle scene every season. Anyway, the point is that I'm trying to make is when they have those big battle scenes, you always see the line, like the front line of the battle that's about to happen. And there are all these horses that are like on their back legs being held back by their owners, because you can't break the line. Riders, not owners. I don't know why I said owners. I mean, they might own them, but I don't really know how that works.
Well, so they're holding their horses back from waiting for
breaking the line too early.
The time to go to charge.
Exactly. Till you hear the charge.
Mm-hmm. She's interesting in that sense because there's quite a lot of effort that goes into holding a horse in that way, I would imagine.
I don't know.
Really got
You know how you have to slow down so much when you go past horses that are walking on the road?
Yeah.
Because you don't want to freak them out, because if they freak out, then they're going to like bolt or throw off their rider. Why do the screams of battle not do the same thing?
Well, this is what I was about to say, because it links to what I was about to say, which is I was just about, oh Christ, words coming out of my mouth. I was just about to say that like it must be hard to hold a horse, and in that context of like you're not allowed to go yet, but actually that's what horse riders do all the time. Like you train your horse that it's only allowed to go at a certain point. You don't see a horse rider waiting at a junction, for want of a better phrase, and like trying to hold it back. But that's a really like generally calmer environment, isn't it? So maybe in a battle, the reason why, because they're not they don't tend to in the battle scene ones just be sitting on a horse, right? They tend to be actively like trying to hold them back.
Yeah, because everyone's riled up, and also they're like surrounded by like a million different people with swords and shields, and they're probably crashing into the horse, and like they're all jostling to like be on the front line or not be on the front line, as my case would be.
Yeah, maybe the horse is just trying to get away because he knows it's dangerous.
Oh, probably.
And it's about to be charged to its death, probably.
Okay. I wonder if there are any studies about how horses feel when they're on the front line.
That is a perfect sentence. That is a perfect sentence.
It's something that I'm now genuinely concerned about.
I'm imagining like a documentary style sort of historical show where like we're off with a microphone and we're just like, hang on guys, can we just hold on the front line for a while here? And then we give the mic to the horse and we're like, we're doing a bit of research. Can you just tell us how are you feeling right now?
That's amazing. That's like is it Nick Park that did the little claymation animals that spoke? And
Creature Comforts.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Creature Comforts. My boyfriend, when I was a teenager, used to call me a creature comfort because said that I looked and sounded like one in a more of a cute way than that sounds.
No, no, you don't need to do it in more of a cute way than that sounds, because I instantly got it.
Yeah.
I instantly understood what he's talking about. I don't know why. I
could dissect why. I think it's the squishiness of my face and my teeth. It gives
nothing
to
do with your accent at all.
Maybe, but he had the same accent, so.
Oh.
Although it could be, because I do think a lot of creature comforts were like
northern.
I think they were northern accents. Yeah, that would make sense.
Anyway,
how did we get here?
Interviewing horses on the front line.
Of course.
Of course. The only explanation possible. Okay,
In the
so
context,
that's
yeah, you
that's
go
the
on. You go.
that's the military bit, right? But I want to add some extra things in as well. So the horse-drawn carts is like apparently American in the 1840s, 50s, when the wagon drivers just wanted to go, people would be like, hold your horses, because they were trying to load things on and off. So there's like a bit about controlling the horse, but there's also a bit about controlling yourself and your impatience. And then also to throw into the mix, ancient Greece, Homer's Iliad. There's an early mention of holding your horses, which in that context meant restraining your fury.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like that. Restrain your fury. I like that phrase. I think this is my favorite one so far because it's quite literal. Like it makes perfect sense, but also this is how these phrases are made, right? But then you apply it to other things. But as in, like, if you're in a horse-drawn carriage and somebody is saying hold your horses, they are literally meaning wait. But the way that you wait is by holding your horses.
Yes. And now we don't have horses in that same way, but we still use the phrase.
And okay, so here's a thought process. I was about to say that it's sort of like the earlier version of putting the brakes on because now we have cars. But there's a difference between putting brakes on and holding horses.
Yeah,
I
because
would
one is slowing down something that's already moving and one is preventing something from moving in the first place.
Yes. Let's put the brakes on. Hold your horses. Hmm.
Yeah. Putting the brakes on. I don't know why, but it gives me more of a gross like tense stomach reaction than hold your
Is it?
horses. Yeah.
But I think put the brakes on is quite an overt like it's time to stop now. Whereas hold your horses is more of a like let's just wait. It's not like saying like it has like what's going to happen next. It's just like a hold on. It's not like a stop. And yeah, I know what you mean about the put on the brakes because it feels like more akin to the like. Well, to me, it speaks to that like, why are you doing too much or going so fast or like so involved or you should stop before you wear yourself out. Like, just let me be. Just let me follow this train.
Yes. Yeah, it's like whatever's happening right now isn't working. And for some reason it feels personal.
Oh, I hadn't even thought about it in the something's not working actually. But that is often how it's used, right? Like, let's put the brakes on this project because
Yeah.
things aren't happening as we expected or aren't working. Yeah.
I like hold your horses better. I like hold
Yeah.
your horses because it has like this sense of passion behind it, which I guess ties into the fury in the Iliad, where it's like, but I just want to go. I just want to do this thing. I want to be impulsive. I want to act.
Yeah. And then the thought of like unholding your horses, like letting them go, feels like like they're just going to rush off.
Yeah. Yeah. And like there's going to be this chaos, unpredictability, and also like a strength, like a big strength behind it, because they are powerful creatures.
They are.
They are strong, man.
They freak me out though. I don't. Well,
Do they?
my instinct is to say I don't like horses.
Yeah.
Don't know if that's entirely true, but they do kind of freak me out. And maybe part of it is that when I was a kid, one of our neighbors used to look after me quite a lot, and they had horses in a field behind them. And she was so I mean, she was quite a scary person, but she was so like on top of like, don't walk behind a horse. It will kick you. Don't walk behind a horse. Which, like,
Ah.
is obviously good advice for your safety, but I think it just instilled this thing in me that like they're like these violent creatures that are just going to back kick you at any point. Um, and also the faces are unusual, right? Like their heads.
Yes. Well, I
And
mean,
I think just the muscliness.
yeah, I think that's the thing. The strength worries me. I feel so in awe of the people that looked at the horse and decided, you know what? I'm going to make that mine. I'm going to tame that and that will do my bidding. Because what the heck?
That's a good
Crazy.
point. Yeah.
I just want to put in a little bit which will not help your not fear of horses, but avoidance of horses. In that my brother was kicked in the face by a horse.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
Yeah.
How did he fare from that?
Well, I wasn't there at the time. I wasn't alive, but he still has a scar.
Okay. I
Yeah.
imagine that's quite a kick.
An emotional or physical kick or both.
Both.
Oh,
But you know
gosh.
what? Maybe I need to spend more time with horses. Well, I don't need to, but maybe that would be nice. And I say that because you also hear a lot of like them being, like people have like therapy dogs that like people have like this almost like mystical connection with horses. That they are quite a healing, lovely presence. So maybe I need to
Yeah.
give them the benefit of the doubt on that.
Maybe. Maybe you just need to make friends with a horse and then it will be okay.
Yeah, it'll change my perception.
Did you see the horses when you came with me to my parents' house? There are literally horses
They were like in the
next door.
distance. Yeah, I
Ah,
think I saw
okay.
them quite far away. I do like seeing them on a walk. I'm like, oh, a majestic creature in my
A
midst.
horse.
A horse.
Yeah. I'm the first to point out any animal on a walk
Hmm.
just by screaming its name.
Bruce. Vivian.
Oh my god, Vivian would be such a good name for a squirrel, by the way.
Vivian. It would actually. Vivian the
Right?
squirrel. It makes me want to go and look out for some nature, especially because it's getting quite autumnal and you know how I feel about autumn.
Is it? Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, we
yeah.
don't have a
We need to be
huge diversity of
absorbed.
creatures creatures around.
What do you mean? You have
Um,
loads of diversity of creatures.
yeah, I guess so. I guess so. I guess I'm saying compared to like other countries. But yeah, I guess what I mean more by that is that like we don't have raccoons for example, and I would love to see a raccoon.
Oh my gosh, the raccoon talk continues. Didn't I
Well,
ask you what the deal was with raccoons the other day, and you didn't reply to me?
wait, you what? Are you sure? What?
Yeah.
Wait, you just as in you just sent me the question, what's the deal with raccoons?
Yeah, because you said that you were researching raccoons, but didn't give me any context.
What? I have no recollection of either this conversation nor me researching raccoons.
Maybe it was a dream.
Maybe it was a dream. I mean, it's not on brand because I do like raccoons, but I don't recall.
Okay. I mean, to be honest, I do message you in my dreams. That's a big part of it.
It
So
must be really confusing to know what's real.
this is my life, Rachel. This is my life. What's real, what's not? Who knows? Oh my gosh, that reminds me of the freaking TikTok singing guy who I'm obsessed with, who has a new who has was making a song every day for the last, I don't know, like over 600 days. And you might have seen it on my Instagram story, I don't know.
No,
Uh
I don't think so.
but the lyrics to one of his songs, which I now have on Spotify because I'm obsessed with it, is there are bunnies that are jumping on a trampoline, and they're not real. They're AI bunnies. And
Oh, yes, I
if
have heard about this
and
video.
if he can't know like whether it's a bunny or a robot, how does he know like if he walks outside that the sunshine is real, that the clouds are real, that anything is real?
Wait, so this is a song that he's singing
Yeah.
about this?
There are bunnies that are jumping on the trampoline.
Yeah.
I'll send it to you.
All I take from that is a mild existential crisis, really.
That is the general theme of that song. Yes.
Oh, okay. I think I would
How
like
did
that
we?
because you know how
How
I
did we
feel
get
about
there?
um you questioning reality because of raccoons, a raccoon conversation we apparently had.
Yes,
Um,
the raccoons.
how did we even get to the raccoons? Oh, who the hell knows at this point? But hold your horses. I just don't know if there's much more to say about hold your horses though.
What do you
It's
mean?
well, we know what it is. I don't think there's anything up for debate about it. I'm I like it. I
Mhm.
just yeah. Was there's no ambiguity I don't think about this one. Apart from me thinking it was racehorses to start with.
I feel like there is like a knowledge or power thing going on because the person saying it clearly knows something that the person who needs to hold their horses doesn't, right?
Ooh. Okay. Yes. Because in the horse and cart example, it's hold your horses. I'm still packing up the cart.
Mhm.
So the sayer knows that something else is happening, and that means that the driver needs to wait.
Right.
Okay.
And then in a military sense, the guy who's saying hold your horses is likely somebody that is more experienced in this situation and knows that if somebody breaks rank too early, it can send the whole thing into chaos.
Mm-hmm.
And um when I think of me saying consider my horses held, it's like I think that the other person has something worth waiting for.
Yes. I like. Okay. So it's like whether it's a power or like just a knowledge, knowing something the other person doesn't know.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
Hold your horses. I don't think have you ever heard me say it?
Have I ever? I mean, we have too many years of friendship for me to have reliably banked every time you've
I expect
said
that
an
you write all
idiom.
phrases that I say in a notebook at the end of all of our time together.
Well, honestly, I wish I did. Honestly, I wish we were just filming our interactions at all times because they are so um wholesome or entertaining or enriching or lovely. Sorry, guys, you don't have this friendship. I feel sorry for you.
Oh, hold your horses. I really want to try using it over the next week and see
Oh my god, new challenge unlocked.
where it where it comes into play. Hold your horses. Sorry, I just keep repeating it more so than any other phrase, but it's like my brain's just trying to like do something with it.
Okay, you better remember that you've said this because the
Yeah,
first thing I'm going to ask you when we pop on
yeah.
the screen next week
Hmm.
is how did holding your horses go?
And I'll say, consider my horses held permanently.
Permanently, because I didn't say it once.
I said it. I said it once, and then, oh, how do you signal for someone to unhold their horses then?
You fire a gun, or you say charge, or you say unleash the beast within.
Which for the fury, what was that about holding your fury?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Or you could just go on then.
go on. No, I might just randomly start saying to Mr. Rachel around the house, hold your horses, see what he does.
See if he goes to grab a horse. Can you? I could just imagine him doing like a little giddy up around the house.
Yeah, probably. In a horse
Um,
costume.
no, please, if you do that, please note down what he says or does because I would be
Okay.
genuinely interested.
Yeah. And I'll report back next
Fabulous.
next record.
Okay, so I'm feeling like we're keeping this one in the bank, right? No
Yeah,
changes,
we like
no
it.
changes needed.
In fact, I want to start using it more.
I agree. And I
Yeah.
already use it quite a lot. So Watch out, world. You
Watch
will
out.
need to purchase some imaginary horses because I'm coming at you.
Need the more horses to hold, the more horses we need. Maths.
Maths.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Episode's over, but you don't want to miss the outro. Thanks for spiraling through another metaphor with us.
If you like this episode, tell your mates, leave us a review, or shout a saying at us online.
You can find me, Rach, over on YouTube at Rach Does YouTube.
And you can find me, George, watching Rachel's videos over on YouTube, but also on Instagram at makinga.fuss.